Have you ever wondered why, no matter how hard you work, the money you earn seems to disappear faster than it arrives? Why some months feel smooth and abundant, while others feel like everything is slipping through your fingers? In Feng Shui, the reason is often much simpler and much more surprising than people think. Sometimes it comes from something as small as the plant sitting in your kitchen right now. Because in Feng Shui, even the smallest object, yes, even a single potted plant, has the power to either open the door of prosperity for your entire family or quietly close it without you even realizing. Just imagine this. Place the right plant in the right spot, and wealth begins to flow into your home like a gentle, steady stream. But place the wrong one, or put the right one in the wrong place, and it's like watching your fortune flow backward, leaking away like water slipping through your hands. Why? Because the kitchen is the energy heart of your home. It is where fire nourishes wood, where warmth creates life, and where the chi of prosperity is born, nurtured, and strengthened. When you arrange your kitchen in harmony with Feng Shui, especially through the plants you choose, wealth grows, opportunities expand, and family harmony blossoms. But if the energy becomes blocked, reversed, or weakened, fortune fades, arguments rise, even health and motivation can quietly decline. So stay with me until the very end, because I will reveal 3 types of plants you must never place in your kitchen, no matter how beautiful they look. These plants silently drain your luck, weaken your wealth chi, and open the door for money to leave your home. Before we dive in, comment below to activate positive energy. I welcome new wealth energy into my home. And if you're ready to bring abundance into your life, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us spread more wisdom, more healing, and more prosperity to families around the world. 1. Golden Pothos. If the jade plant is the keeper of wealth, then the golden pothos is the gentle messenger of prosperity, the plant that brings wealth energy into your home softly, continuously, and beautifully. Unlike many plants that grow upward or stay compact, the golden pothos is a vine, and this detail is far more meaningful in Feng Shui than most people realize. A vine does not force energy. It guides it. It softens it. It allows qi to flow like a quiet stream moving through the forest, steady, adaptable, and unbroken. And when that plant carries patterns of gold on its leaves, it becomes even more powerful. Because in Feng Shui, gold represents metal, and metal represents wealth, treasure, and financial momentum. So when the sunlight hits its leaves and the golden streaks shimmer gently, it is as if little threads of wealth chi are weaving their way into your kitchen. This is why golden pothos is often called the sun-kissed money vine. Why golden pothos balances kitchen energy. The kitchen is a dynamic space. Heat from the stove, moisture from the sink, movement, smell, sound. This can create energy collisions if not managed well. Golden pothos does something unique. Its soft, flowing vines help absorb, redirect, and smoothen these chaotic energy waves. It acts like a calming breeze moving through the kitchen, preventing qi from stagnating, pooling, or clashing. Where the jade plant gathers wealth energy, the golden pothos circulates it, the most auspicious placement. The ideal place for golden pothos is the east side of your kitchen. Why east? Because the east is where the sun rises, symbolizing new beginnings, fresh qi, and daily renewal. When the morning light touches the golden streaks on the leaves, it activates the plant, charging it with bright, vibrant yang energy. Place it near a window, a bright corner, or anywhere the early sun reaches. Just a few minutes of morning light can set the tone for the entire day's energy flow. How to keep your golden pothos beautiful and energetically clean. For the plant to maintain strong feng shui, it must look alive, vibrant, and well-shaped. Here are 3 master-level tips. Trim the vines regularly. If the vines grow too long, they create downward-flowing energy, which symbolizes wealth leaking away. Keep them neat and elevated. Check the roots every couple of weeks. Golden pothos grows fast. Crowded roots, tangled qi, household stress, or financial confusion? Repot when needed. Prevent the vines from becoming messy or tangled. Twisted, chaotic vines reflect chaotic energy, which can affect emotions and decision-making. A beautiful, clean shape equals clear, flowing qi. Signs that the energy is out of balance. Your golden pothos will always speak to you. Yellowing leaves, too much water, or weak qi. Pale, thin leaves, not enough light. Vines growing excessively long, downward, draining energy. Crisp, dry leaves, fire element overwhelming the kitchen. When the plant struggles, it's often mirroring the energy in your home. The golden pothos teaches us a gentle truth. Wealth does not always arrive loudly. It often comes softly, like sunlight moving across a leaf. 2. Basil. If there is one plant in the kitchen that carries not only energy, but spirit, it is the humble basil plant. Many people know basil as a simple cooking herb. Yet in Feng Shui, folk traditions, and even Buddhist symbolism, basil is seen as a protector, a holder of warmth, and a quiet guardian of the home's life force. One touch of its fragrant leaves, one breath of its gentle aroma, and something shifts inside you. A soft rise of warmth, a clearing of the mind, a feeling that the space around you has just brightened. That is yang energy, the living, uplifting force that makes a house feel truly alive. Basil is a source of strong yang energy. Every plant radiates vibration, but basil carries an especially potent yang frequency. Its fragrance doesn't just smell pleasant, it activates the space around it. It rises, expands, and fills the kitchen with soft, lively qi. Across many cultures, Asian, Mediterranean, South American, basil has long been called the protector plant, the blessing herb, the good fortune leaf. People believed that as long as basil thrived in a home, blessings stayed and negative energy had no place to settle. In Feng Shui, basil works like a miniature lantern of yang energy, illuminating dark corners and refreshing stagnant qi. Buddhist and spiritual symbolism. Buddhist teachings say, when the heart is warm, the home is warm. When the kitchen is fragrant, the house carries blessing energy. This is why basil symbolizes mindfulness in cooking, gratitude for nourishment, protection of family harmony, the presence of living, breathing energy in the home. A thriving basil plant quietly says, there is love here, there is care here. This home has breath. The most auspicious placement. The best place for basil is near a kitchen window. the meeting point of internal and external qi. Here, the home inhales fresh yang energy and exhales old or stagnant vibrations. Placing basil at the window creates a natural cycle of cleansing, renewal, and energetic exchange, a kind of gentle purification that resets the atmosphere of the entire kitchen. Basil reacts immediately to energy imbalance. Basil is highly sensitive, making it a living barometer of your home's qi. Sudden wilting? Yang energy is weak. Soil drying too fast? Fire element is too strong. Stress, chaos. Dark or black leaves? Water element overwhelming fire. Sadness, stagnation, emotional coldness. The plant mirrors the emotional climate of the household. It shows you what the energy looks like even when words are not spoken. Simple spiritual rituals. 2 gentle practices amplify its protective energy. While watering, speak a soft affirmation. May this home be filled with warmth, peace, and abundance. Or, as this plant thrives, may my family thrive in harmony. Once or twice a month, cleanse with light salt water. A pinch of sea salt dissolved in warm water helps remove stagnant qi around the pot, renewing the plant's yang brightness. Basil teaches a simple, profound truth. Caring for a plant is caring for your prosperity. Observing a plant is observing your home's energy. When you nurture basil, you nurture patience, presence, and emotional warmth. Because abundance is never just about money, it is also about kindness, connection, and the energy of the heart. The basil plant is more than an herb. It is a companion, a quiet protector, and a symbol of life. As long as it stays green and fragrant, so will the energy of your home. 3. Snake plant. Among all Feng Shui plants, the snake plant is one of the most underestimated, yet one of the most powerful. It has no bright flowers, no soft vines, and no dramatic fragrance. It simply stands tall, still, and silent. But in that silence lies its true strength. Its long, upright leaves resemble swords, not symbols of violence, but of protection, stability, and energetic discipline. Just as a building needs strong pillars, the home also needs energetic pillars to stay steady. The snake plant is exactly that, a column of qi that supports and protects your prosperity. Symbolism of its upright shape. Those vertical leaves embody rising qi, the energy of clarity, focus, and confident decision-making. Because its form resembles blades, the snake plant naturally cuts through stagnant energy, clearing heaviness and restoring alignment. It doesn't attack, it clarifies. This is why many Feng Shui practitioners place it in homes where qi feels low, dull, or scattered. It resets the environment. Why it works so well in the kitchen. The kitchen is full of shifting forces. Heat from the stove, moisture from the sink, and cold bursts from the refrigerator. These contrasts can cause qi to scatter, especially cold, downward energy that can weaken prosperity. The snake plant absorbs and anchors this energy, preventing wealth qi from being blown away. It also helps balance fire and metal, absorb toxins, harmonize yin and yang. In a space with so many competing elements, the snake plant becomes the quiet negotiator, keeping everything stable. Golden Feng Shui placements. There are 2 ideal locations. 1. Near the kitchen entrance. It acts as a boundary, strengthening the qi structure and preventing energy loss. 2. In areas with strong airflow, corners near vents, doorways, or open pathways allow the plant to stabilize fast-moving qi, so prosperity enters softly instead of rushing out. When placed correctly, it becomes a subtle, energetic shield. Common mistakes. Placing it too high. The sword-like energy becomes too intense, creating tension. The plant should remain grounded, like a stable pillar. Using too many snake plants. Its strong energy can compress qi when overcrowded. One or two are enough. The snake plant teaches a clean, quiet truth. Prosperity requires protection. Before abundance can enter your home's energy must be strong enough to hold it. And this steadfast plant provides exactly that. 4. Anthurium. If there is one plant that brings both prosperity and emotional harmony into the kitchen, it is the radiant, elegant Anthurium. Its glossy, heart-shaped leaves and vibrant red or pink flowers make it far more than decoration. It becomes a symbol of life, love, warmth, and luck. The moment an Anthurium enters your home, its presence is immediate. Its color glows, the room softens, and the energy shifts into something bright and uplifting. A symbol of fire, prosperity, and emotional connection. In Feng Shui, red represents the fire element, the energy of movement, motivation, recognition, success, and abundance. This is why red is everywhere in Asian celebrations. It awakens the spirit. The Anthurium carries this fire gracefully. It doesn't overpower the room, it warms it. Its red flower radiates prosperity qi, while its heart-shaped leaves symbolize love, bonding, emotional balance, family harmony. Together, the plant bridges material abundance and emotional abundance. Because true wealth isn't just money. It's also the laughter, warmth, and unity inside the home. Wyatt Rapulli in the kitchen. The kitchen is where fire and water constantly clash. Heat from the stove, coolness from the sink and refrigerator. These forces can create tension in the space and in the people who cook or gather there. The Anthurium acts as a gentle mediator. It prevents fire energy from becoming too intense, prevents water energy from becoming stagnant, balances the emotional atmosphere, encourages calm meals and warmer conversations. Many families notice that with an Anthurium near the dining area, meals become more peaceful and the home feels more loving. Best Feng Shui placement. The Anthurium thrives in bright natural light, but not harsh, direct sun. Ideal spots include near a window with filtered light, on or beside the dining table, a bright corner that feels cold or empty. Its fire element instantly warms dull spaces. But placement is only half the magic. Its care determines its strength. Mistakes that weaken its energy. Too much direct sunlight burns the flower, symbolizing overactive fire and rising tension. Too little light for too long stops blooming, reflecting slowed wealth and weakened emotional connection. Letting the soil dry out weakens fire qi, making the home feel energetically dull. The Anthurium teaches a gentle truth. Prosperity shines brightest when the heart is warm. A beautiful home isn't defined by decoration, but by the joy, harmony, and emotional energy flowing within it. Place an Anthurium in your kitchen, and you invite not only good fortune, but love, understanding, and emotional abundance. 5. Rubber tree. Among all the plants placed in the kitchen, the rubber tree holds a unique position. It doesn't show off with bright colors or delicate blooms. It doesn't climb, trail, or glow. Instead, it stands strong, quiet, steady, and deeply grounded. And in Feng Shui, this kind of energy is priceless. The first thing you notice about the rubber tree is its thick, dark, glossy leaves. They feel firm to the touch and look heavy with moisture. In symbolism, this represents a storage house of energy, a reservoir where qi can gather, rest, and regenerate. While some plants attract wealth and others circulate it, the rubber tree holds wealth. It represents stability, long-term prosperity, consistent financial flow, and the ability to preserve what you earn. In other words, if the jade plant helps you bring money in, the rubber tree helps you keep it. The symbolism of strength and stability. Its deep green color symbolizes growth rooted in patience. Its thick leaves symbolize durability and resilience. And because the leaves expand slowly and steadily, the plant embodies the energy of gradual, lasting prosperity, the kind of wealth that doesn't rise and fall suddenly, but grows year after year. This makes the rubber tree especially supportive for families seeking stable income, long-term savings, or financial recovery. The ideal Feng Shui placement. Unlike more sensitive plants, the rubber tree thrives in areas where energy tends to stagnate. Place it in a dead corner or hidden nook. These areas often accumulate moisture, yin energy, or emotional heaviness. The rubber tree absorbs that dampness and transforms it into stable qi, clearing the space. Never place it near the stove or strong heat source. The fire element burns the plant's energy, weakening its stabilizing effect. Fire plus rubber tree is an energetic conflict avoided at all cost. Think of the rubber tree as a quiet guardian for neglected corners, not a companion for heat. Care tips to keep its energy bright. Even though it is low maintenance, 2 small habits will greatly enhance its Feng Shui power. Give it gentle sunlight periodically. Once or twice a week, place it where it can receive soft, indirect sunlight. This recharges its qi, keeping its leaves firm and vibrant. Wipe the leaves regularly. A glossy leaf surface reflects light beautifully, spreading yang energy into the room. Dusty leaves block that energy, creating dullness. Caring for the rubber tree is simple but meaningful. It reminds us that abundance is not only about what we gain, but also about what we preserve. 6. The jade plant. If there is one plant almost every Feng Shui master keeps, it is the jade plant. A small, modest succulent, carrying an energy far more powerful than its appearance. Its round, thick, smooth leaves resemble ancient Chinese coins, symbolizing completion, abundance, and continuous wealth flow. The vibrant green color represents wood growth, expansion, and upward movement, while the coin-like shape carries the essence of metal, the element of prosperity. When wood and metal harmonize within one plant, you don't just attract wealth, you grow it, nurture it, and allow it to multiply. This is why business owners, investors, and entrepreneurs naturally gravitate toward the jade plant. Its presence feels like steady, quiet abundance wealth that arrives and stays. Feng Shui effect. In Feng Shui, the jade plant is a wealth accumulator. While some plants circulate qi, this one stores and anchors prosperity. Its thick leaves hold water, the symbol of money-making, the plant a living, energy savings account. It supports stable income, financial recovery, business growth, long-term career foundations. For anyone starting something new, this plant is a powerful ally. Best placement near the kitchen entrance. Here it acts like a gatekeeper, welcoming wealth and preventing money chi from escaping. On the dining table. The dining table is where nourishment and gratitude circulate. A jade plant here symbolizes wealth feeding the family, and the family feeding prosperity back into the home. Mistakes to avoid. Letting the soil dry out. A shriveled plant mirrors shriveled money. Luck stagnation, overspending, loss of motivation. Placing it near heat sources. Fire destroys metal. Stoves and ovens weaken the plant's wealth energy. Simple rituals? Wipe leaves weekly. Shiny leaves reflect yang energy. Rotate clockwise. Aligns the plant with the direction of growth and expansion. The jade plant teaches a quiet truth. Wealth grows steadily nurtured, day by day, leaf by leaf. Common Feng Shui mistakes in the kitchen. Before we explore the plants you must absolutely avoid in the kitchen, we need to address something equally important: the silent, often overlooked mistakes that quietly weaken your home's energy day after day. Because even if you choose the right plants, even if you place them perfectly, these mistakes can still drain your prosperity without warning. Let's walk through them one by one. 1. Letting plants dry, wilt, or grow mold. In Feng Shui, a wilted plant is not just a plant that needs water. It is a symbol of dying qi, a reflection of energy losing vitality. A dried or sick plant emits stagnant, decaying vibration, which can block wealth flow, lower the emotional energy of the home, create exhaustion or heaviness in the kitchen. When a plant no longer has life, it becomes an energetic burden, and the kitchen, the place meant to nourish the family, should never hold dead energy. 2. Using the wrong type of plant pot. Most people underestimate the pot, but from a Feng Shui perspective, it is the container of qi. Thin, dull plastic pots, dark, opaque black pots, or old, damaged containers can absorb heavy energy, suffocate the plant, dull the brightness of the space. If you cannot use ceramic or natural materials, at least choose light, clean, uplifting colors that support clarity and freshness. Your pot should help the plant breathe, not trap its energy. 3. Neglecting cleanliness. Dusty leaves and dirty water. Dusty leaves block light-blocking yang energy. Dirty, stagnant water reflects unclean qi, creating a ripple effect in the kitchen. When the plant absorbs negative energy faster than it can release it, it becomes energetically clouded, affecting clarity of thought, productivity, mood, wealth circulation. A simple habit like wiping leaves once a week keeps the plant and your home spiritually bright. 4. Overcrowding the kitchen with too many plants. More plants don't equal more blessings. In Feng Shui, excess creates chaos. A kitchen is already full of fire, water, movement, and scent. Adding too many plants causes qi congestion, blockage of airflow, emotional heaviness, imbalance of elements. One healthy, well-placed plant is far more powerful than 5 cluttered, stressed plants crammed into the same corner. Remember, harmony creates abundance, not quantity. A beautiful kitchen is not determined by how much you add, but by how well energy flows through it. 3 types of plants you must never place in the kitchen. Now that you understand which plants invite prosperity, it's time to reveal the plants that do the opposite. The ones that silently drain wealth, weaken family harmony, and disrupt the flow of qi in your kitchen. These plants may look harmless. Some are even beautiful. But in Feng Shui, beauty does not always equal good energy. Let's look at the 3 plants you must absolutely avoid. 1. Trailing or hanging vine plants. Plants such as ivy, pothos varieties that droop downward, or long cascading vines may be charming, but they create a continuous downward flow of energy. In Feng Shui, downward qi in the kitchen symbolizes leaking wealth, draining prosperity, fortune flowing backward. The longer the vine, the stronger the downward pull. In a space meant for nourishment and abundance, downward flowing energy is extremely destructive. It sends a message to the home. Money comes, and then it falls away. Keep hanging plants out of the kitchen completely. 2. Needle-like or sharp-leaf plants. Plants with stiff, pointed leaves, like certain evergreens, cypress types, and needle-leaf ornamentals, carry sha qi, also known as killing energy. This kind of energy disrupts family harmony, increases emotional tension, creates a cold, distant feeling in the kitchen, may lead to subtle arguments or misunderstandings. The kitchen should be warm, gentle, and nourishing. Sharp energy clashes with that purpose. 3. Cactus and spiky succulents. Cacti are wonderful outdoors, but in the kitchen they are a source of piercing, disruptive energy. Their sharp spines scatter qi, weaken yang energy, increase irritability and fatigue, create instability in decision-making, make the home's energy feel restless. Even a small cactus can create a surprisingly large energetic disturbance in a space that governs wealth and family unity. Keep these plants far from the kitchen. No exceptions. In Feng Shui, avoiding what harms your energy is just as important as inviting what helps it. Protect your kitchen's qi, and your prosperity will have a place to grow. As we come to the end of this journey, I want you to remember one simple truth. Feng Shui is not a trick, not a superstition, and not a shortcut to luck. It is the art of tuning your living space so that it supports your heart, your mind, and your destiny. Small changes create powerful shifts, and sometimes all it takes is one plant placed with intention, cared for with gentleness, and kept in the right spot to change the energy of your entire home. Because when your environment rises, your life rises with it. When the qi in your kitchen is balanced, your meals taste better, your emotions soften, and your wealth flows more naturally. So I leave you with this blessing. May your kitchen stay bright. May your plants stay green. May your heart stay peaceful. And may prosperity always find its way to your home. If this video brought you clarity or comfort, let me know in the comments below. Share your affirmation, like this video, and subscribe for more spiritual wisdom and practical Feng Shui guidance. Your journey to abundance begins with a single step, and today you have taken it.